tight end Logan Thomas.
Nah, I don't have him.
Okay, let me see.
I got T.J. Hawkinson and Jesse James and Josh Cole, which is a record generator.
Okay, you can go and resign.
Appreciate you, Coach. Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
And then scroll down and get Logan Thomas. Let me know when you've done that.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We'll take them off unless they're going to retire or being traded.
You see it?
Yeah.
Well, let me know when you decide them so I can move out.
I seen him.
Okay, go to fullback. Hit the square button and pick up fullback Nick Baldwin, B-A-W-D-E-N.
Here's the first carry for Troy Cohen. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
If you hit the square button, it'll put it in alphabetical order. His last name starts with a B. His first name is Nick.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
You have to be there because they just released
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's got room.
Okay, you signed him.
All the way
then
up
go
about
to
5
right
yards
receiver.
shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Travis, wide receiver Travis.
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Let's go.
That's to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36.
Okay. Then go to safety. Strong safety.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Last
So
name is
when you're that
Wilson.
high powered,
I guess that's
you got to find a way
Taiwan,
to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a
T-A-B-O-N. That name is Wilson. W-I-L-S-O-N. Strong
I
safety.
think so, because then you turn
Hit the square button and then put it in the alphabetical order. And then scroll down to the duck.
The points off the old guys.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Then go to left outside linebacker.
Disrupt the play.
Hit the square button.
Okay.
You're going to pick up Devon Kendall.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
They go
square button. Go down to the K.
Instead of losing all this,
and his Patterson complete. This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Now Trubisky on first down. To his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown.
You're going to pick up the first.
The Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Okay. Now you're going to pick up left end.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Actually, sometimes
first name is Trey Van.
go over there and like look at some of your players. Like someone's like, you have to point
H-A-R.
They're actually higher overall.
O-L-D.
Like in the updates, they're actually better than
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
If it's not in alphabetical order, hit the square button. Let's scroll down to the H.
Play fake, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, not back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay, don't worry about it.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll be up in at the 28-yard line.
How many players you got to cut?
Gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
See how many people you have on your practice squad.
Passing situation.
Put 7 on your practice squad.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
You can cut. I tell you what, cut that strong safety.
Nicely on that visiting sideline.
How about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
Strong safety. Last name was Underwood.
Hush indeed. Returnable here from the 38. Look at the dance and the juke. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Go to cornerback Avery Williams.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Okay. You on Avery Williams?
Yeah.
From midfield now, here's
go to wide receiver.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. On 2nd down now, it's Cohen.
Wide receiver Nicholas Logan.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Darren Force.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Okay, well, you want to cut these then. How many players are they telling you to cut now?
4.
Okay. Cut that wide receiver, Darren Force.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. Oh, he's got a little time. But he's free going down the left side.
Miles Brady.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Just positive for corner. God damn.
Oh, that's late.
Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because
Julius Hudson.
You want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
How many players is it taking to cut now?
And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Yeah.
As the Bears push further out in front.
Yeah, Blue.
Right down the middle. And
that'll make the score 14-0.
Now after the touchdown, here's the Pinheiro to kick it off.
I'm going to see them, but...
Let me go get the rest.
Ready yet? You still fumbling around over there?
Hey Blue, how you beat Apollo?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I said, how you beat Apollo?
First drive for them, not very good.
Because I'm that good, buddy.
situation and say this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. But if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And then he leaves. Really? See, that's why.
Well, indeed,
that's so bad about time he's tired. Now he's back on. I ain't about to play him.
He's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
I know this damn internet's trash. Man, project that. You better quit playing with the damn lag switch over there, damn it.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Play action now. Cousins steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll bring it down at the 45-yard line. Give him 7 on the top run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense back
a little bit on the sleeper side. Let me go check his team.
Yeah, you can check him. 3, that's good. 3 tackles, that's good. Just in case the linebackers, that's good. That's good.
Cook following the penalty. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Cousins throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd and 5.
You see it.
You want to get back into the game. These are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
No, let's start the game, man. Come on.
To them every time they drop the pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Start all you want, but I just
This will be the 8th play of the drive.
But he was in that first position, and I moved him. I must move to the 3rd spot.
Cousins.
All right, you want to come?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Because I knew he was in the. You want to come? I come to 3.
For your break.
3.
And if I'm the head coach,
Good luck.
I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't
In an hour, long ass quarter.
Get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well.
Beat that. Stop that undefeated streak, Blue. Stop that undefeated streak.
Having a great game. You've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose. Because maybe you can't just stop him and just let him tackle him.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Project, you done fiddling around over there? What are you doing?
Throw it with Trubisky. Pressure comes and Trubisky goes down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, the competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On 2nd down, Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They go play action. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. You draw Porker.
First down. Here's Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
You want to speak now?
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now I had my setting.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Protein spill.
Back to the ground. Cook. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here's Madison. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Okay. Okay.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Alpha.
Cousins to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Olabisi Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Okay.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
X3, 218, chopper.
On second down, it's Cook, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Good play. Good play. Good play. All right, yeah.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Go ahead and just pick one, then. Come on, shit.
I want to try Green Bay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms.
Yeah, the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Cohen, and he loses the football the second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That's what your ass get.
Yes, sir. Tell him, Blue Dog.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff? They all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Play fake. Cousins. He finds his man Johnson.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5. All right, y'all. Let's have this game on up. What's up, welcome?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Stop your whining.
Oh, hell. It's a reminder.
49, check 49, check 49. Check 22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm coming here from them.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Kill. Leave it, bring up 48.
Good boy, huh?
56 to Mike, 56. General West. You can't block me.
Oh, my God.
Bring up 48.
Bro, you...
Check 26, check 26. Check. Roll. Pick the edge. Black.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My, oh, my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
This will not go down. That'll go as a run of 34 yards that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Yeah. I do. Bro, come on, Puffy, Puff. Come on, son. Right on. There, come on.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run with Montgomery. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Why not? I don't think the Giants got good.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ooh, what the fuck you going on, man? Nice. Like this shit.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Check, crunch, under crunch.
Trying to fire up that running game to Dalvin Cook. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. Cook stripped, the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Anything to make of this, or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week, and now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This is on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight, all the while doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
They run. This is Cohen. Past the 20. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And another timeout called by the Vikings now. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
What are you doing now? You pausing it for? Come on, man.
It ain't no good. I need to get 10 minutes.
On the ground, it's tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
This should do.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Now Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's hit the 50. 30. 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Extra point try by Bailey.
I'll take that. Hold him.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. Oh. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What the hell?
Oh, the spin. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, see, you fucked up.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. You just fucked up.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. In trouble, down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Yeah, I was just testing out my offense, you know what I'm saying? So.
Keep on running that.
Ooh, my bad. My bad.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh, I got that too? Oh. Think so?
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. This is Miller, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. That out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, running Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky, he's got Burton here. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Interference. Interference. Thank you.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
It's interference, baby. What? Come on. Can't touch me like that.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Got a man open. It's Wims. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16.
That's how you playing?
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Somebody get paid. Somebody get paid. Thank you.
That was a late sign.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing here, Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Let it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Recon, 132 fighter. Gun. Listen to me. Hey, Delta. 58 to Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
6-6, pull it high. Here we go.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Woo! Went down good.
Let's go.
Good play.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Those brand new gloves, man. Come on, man.
Good up.
Cousins. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. Man, they ain't not that nasty. They ain't even all that. They trash.
Come on, y'all.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Get it! Get it! Oh, my God. Y'all got me. Come on. Man, hey.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action with Trubisky. He's got his man on the crossing route.
He get that shit.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Oh, my goodness.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. But now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They'll run forward to Cohen. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Not yet. Think so? All right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Check 31, check 31.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Deion Bush with a pick, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well, and then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's got Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here.
Check girls, check girls, check girls.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road... How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.